Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 13, Week 7! Last time, we showed Ocelot the Null Talisman footage for Storm Spirit and he said, oh, so why wasn't he doing this? And I don't know either.
You gotta
Today,
admit, I've got a point there.
yeah,
Jesus, the things I've witnessed. Like, it's short. It's not even a minute of demonstration, and it is. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
honest.
know.
We sort of spitballed the idea back and forth after that match, and I gotta say, that idea of making it so only one like 25-minute item actually gets that doubled bonus effect.
Yeah, like I said, I
Yeah.
definitely agree with that idea. It was a good idea. You should send that to Dr. Ice Frog.
Iceman, also known as Ice Frog.
Yeah. Same bands as
Oh,
last
boy.
time, by the way.
Yeah. Is Lena that big of a deal, really?
Delena? No, I don't really think so. Once again.
Yep.
And Kylina is pretty crazy, I'll be honest.
Is it first ban? I don't think so. I think Lena is just too easily answered.
Maybe not.
I've seen Kai do crazy shit, like buy
Just
Rapier on
the
pause
Kaya.
5 Lina and turn games around.
Scary stuff.
5 seconds remaining.
Lena's ability to turn games around from a single item purchase is not unlike Wind Raider's ability to do so. She can transition really hard into right click without you realizing that she's done it.
Right. I always, whenever I play pause 3 against Lena, and this is a spoiler if you're ever playing Lena against me, my assumption is always, well, nobody does magic anymore. Everybody, even if they start magic, they're going to transition into right click, and so I always build around that. And I think that's probably fair to assume in like 98% of games. There will be the occasional game, even in situations where people should build magic.
Enigma first pick? What?
Balls.
Alright.
What the hell?
Dire team pick.
It's big.
With the okay, double okay, the follow up into Rubik. No.
Yeah, if
no.
you're picking Enigma first, you pick Rubik. So
Yes,
it's like literally one of the greatest counters in the game, I think.
Yeah, it helps, but I don't think it's necessary for Enigma. Because let me tell you something. There he is. That's a bit of a declaration there. That's another hero Rubik really likes to steal spells from. As I was saying, I don't think the appropriate response to Enigma being picked is to pick Rubik along the side. I feel like that would have warranted a ban, honestly, because Rubik can be pretty strong in those sorts of situations, but more on the point, there's another hero who's got a really good ability to shut down Enigma's everything, and that is Jakiro going bleh and hitting W.
It's true.
Radiant
Kiro's very bad into it. Silencer is, of course, very bad for Enigma.
Anybody with a stun that goes beyond, like, finger length is bad for Enigma, realistically. Or a
There goes the
silencer.
Silencer. No surprise there. Again, the Luna. Very interesting.
It's gotta be for Bean, I'm assuming. Appearance.
Yeah.
I think so.
They just know her picks, I guess, but I don't really think that's worthy of a ban.
Yeah, I will say this actually probably would not be a bad Luna game if everything comes
It's on her
together.
profile picture, so you have to ban it, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's
5 seconds
a bit of a stretch, but yeah.
I mean, if there is one way to make things a lot easier for Luna, it is to hold everybody down so they just have to take a million glaze. No LC, they do not want to see the LC again. Was the LC really that bad? I don't actually think so. I think the Void was really like the Void Spirit, the two Voids. Because the Void Spirit, he was great in context, but it was like, Void Spirit is good enough where I think a Comfort ban is fine, and Faceless Void just completely owned, like, you can't let that happen again.
No.
And it's, we'll talk about that, I guess, at the end here, but it is very good for Luth, you know. Luth, we saw in Season 12, we have very low confidence about his pool. So pulling out somebody like Void, who I don't think he ran a single time that season, and pulling it off fairly confidently is just good news for him. Showing at least he's been working on that in the downtime. No Invoker, by the way. Shakiro's actually still in the pool here.
10 seconds remaining.
5,
5 seconds
4,
remaining.
3, 2, 1. Game. Oh, just kidding.
Happy New Year's.
We are not ready for 2023.
No, not yet. God damn it, dude. Stop. Stop, I'm getting old.
Old. Speaking of old, we're not gonna be seeing Coddle, but
Yeah, Kai mid Coddle classic.
Dire
Yeah.
team pick.
Got
I
banned.
think that will also get nerfed in the
there's
next
the
match.
I don't think Mars was a good pick considering they've already got Enigma. I don't
Didn't
think
you
they
really like Enigma Mars like 2 weeks ago?
Enigma Mars on concept, but I've really looked at it and realized that
10
I don't know. It's got something to do with the fact that Enigma's ult keeps everyone like pinned down, and sure, you kind of want to run away after the Mars ult drops, but you sort of know better by that point, right? Like you see him just go, well, he's gonna ult, so you're just gonna have to sit there and knuckle down. You're just gonna have to sort of accept it. Like the black hole is one thing, but the midnight pulse can help. But Enigma's just sort of forced to sit there if not everyone is in there to be ulted, you know?
Yeah.
If anyone is left outside of that ring that can stop his ult, they're just sort of forced to deal with it.
And
And
right
he has
now
to
they
sit
got
there and just
three
awkwardly work it.
examples.
I feel like the best way to set up a Naga, actually,
That
Freudian
is-
flip, the best way to set up a Mars arena is a Naga.
Okay. I got some words here. So Spectre is fantastic against all of these people so far.
Yes.
However, Ogre, Pudge, and Axe are really not going to be doing a whole lot versus Rubik and Enigma, I don't think. Not unless they get the drop on them first.
Right. I mean, Axe can really mess. Axe is really not somebody you want to see against, like, with the Enigma because you know he can just position. He can just position to cancel really easily because that's like positioning to cancel is where Axe is going to be naturally anyway. He's going to be waiting in the wings to blink in. He's not going to be in the like in the formation with anybody.
This carry matchup is Game 1 finals last year.
Yeah, hear me
Last
out on this.
season.
I don't usually like recommending the hero, but I think Slark would have been a better pick than PA against that team.
Sorry, okay. I don't think that's in the beam pool.
I think
I think
Slark
it
is
is, but-
not good against X.
I don't think any melee is good against Axe, Randy.
But PA is worse against X, so I guess what's my point, right? PA is like super bad against X. It's
Yeah.
actually one of the worst 1v3 matchups in the game.
Ember ban, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Like if
why.
X buys blade mail, you just die as PA, simply.
Yeah, that's why I
know
wanted
what?
the.
You know what? If they're gonna commit to the all melee strat over on Lone Sniper, kind of ironic that Lone Sniper Theory has no range heroes. So
Yeah,
far.
that's true.
Yeah, that's good.
But if I were to recommend someone for Lone Sniper Theory, if they're wanting some kind of range stun that's not Jakiro, they could also go for and commit to the melee gimmick. Earthshaker. Punish them for getting together in a big group.
Or they could do Magnus and Sam.
I think the Magnus is a little too risky with Rubik because that animation wind-up is a really good telegraph for him to steal it.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas Echo Slam is really hard to steal because it's literally instant. There's no activation. It's just you push the button, it's instantly out.
True.
Okay.
Kunkka?
Kunkka would be pretty tight, I think, over on Mars's team, but like QoP Circles could use Kunkka more than I think Lone Sniper Theory.
Yeah,
could.
I think I would
If I were
agree with
Lone
that.
Sniper Theory, I think they need to sort of commit to the Death Ball melee man strat. Oh, actually, Centaur, if it hasn't been, yeah, Centaur could be good for them because they're all melee. Good way to
Sure.
escape if they need to if they decide to scatter before the Mars or Enigma ult come out. Hard for Rubik to steal because it makes everybody run.
Hard to lane though.
Gives PA a hard time. It would really punish PA though. That's true. That's true.
Kunkka.
No,
They do go for the Kunkka. It is 5 melees.
I
Yeah,
guess they're
we'd
sort
love
of
to see
forced to
it.
deal with something different.
Brawler team.
Ooh, that's vile.
I tell you
really
what I
vile.
really like. I really like Necro and Mars. I think that's one of the best 2 and 3s, like
Yeah, I like
combos. Just forces you to sit there and eat it.
That's a good point.
And I also think it kind of mitigates how bad PA is against X, because X is bad in the Necro, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you do.
eventually Necro is likely going to buy something or another to be able to just like turn PA into a spooky ghost who can't attack Axe when she gets called. Which is an instant save. I mean, Axe literally can't do anything. Just sit there and stare at her.
If Game 1 of Finals last year is to be a trusted,
Why is
PA
Pudge,
wins
like-
against Spectre, so.
Looking at Ogre like he's about to cut him up.
That's a good question. Why is he looking at him? He's too
Yeah,
cool
Pudge is
for
well
us.
got turned around, I guess.
My mates, you owe me like $20, both of you. Pay up. Or I'll
Pay up?
feed.
$20 combined or $20 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of the same person, so.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. You get him. My Why?
Yeah, but my what? Fun stuff. Funny, like black mage
Rubik.
looking Rubik cosmetic.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool Rubik set. I like that. This
never
one
really
makes
did like
Spectre look
this.
like a big brain.
This one makes Spectre look like she's about to like clip into the back rooms.
You're all washed up.
I feel called out.
Prepare for battle.
You're all washed up.
That's absolutely
not what I expected.
That's no good. That's no good. You're a trusty mate.
You know, looking at this lane comp we potentially got going here, I'm noticing a bit of a critical flaw over on QoP Circles. They're going to have 3 people who are going to need tremendous amounts of farm to reach their mid-game potential. And those are Necro, PA, and Enigma. I feel like Mars can get away with just having his ult because of how low the cooldown is, but Enigma is going to need some serious cash if he's going to want to transition into mid-game with any sort of grace.
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Yeah, because it's not a one tick instance effect like most other abilities. It is a persistent per tick draw, and it is really, really frequent how fast it updates that tick. So it's Ogre is kind of getting aggressive with Rubik here. Tallball's gonna have to back off. Whoa!
Unfortunate. The hook range creep. I wasn't looking.
He hooked his own creep.
Okay.
Hooked his own creep. Yeah. Tragic.
Actually, the only way to make that acceptable is to secure range creep, but
Yeah. That's kind of what I think I'm going to start doing as Pudge lately. It's just packing a couple of extra clarities, securing the first 3 or 4, maybe even 5 range creeps if I got the mana for it, and just sort of riding out the lane with a bit of an EXP advantage. They can't, yeah, they can't stop reworking the man in his flesh heap. Like, one patch has got too much armor, one patch has got too much magic versus one patch has got too much regen. It's just, come on, make up your mind. It's not like Pudge is a complicated hero. I feel like Pudge, I mean, on paper, like, there's a lot of ways he can interact. He's complicated in his application, but his skill set, very direct.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
ironic considering, you know, most picked Dota hero in history.
Ooh, ooh,
And most dead Dota
wow!
hero in history.
That was some monstrous damage coming out of the Eidolons there. Ooh. Especially when they get their multiply off early in. Ouch.
You know, Pudge has horrendous base armor, so it
Yeah, I
doesn't
think
help.
he's got, what, 2 base armor? And I'm pretty sure his lane mate's packing a destruction, a desolation orb, whatever it's called. Wow, I'm kind of surprised that Bean doesn't have it to start with. It's such a base kit item just about for PA. You literally have the potential to make Pudge take, like, more than base damage. You're effectively doing pure damage at that point. Ooh. A little overextended. He's gonna get stuck to a tree. Nah, they're just gonna let him run. He doesn't know when to quit. I don't think these pokes are gonna be worth it on Spectre
Oop,
here.
almost got the career there.
Ooh.
Yeah, true.
Hey, wait a minute here. Hold up a second. Necro isn't gonna be going 6 null tallies, is he? Come on.
Go to null tallies.
Into what? Okay, I was gonna say, please don't ever gonna see a repeat here. Again, give me ulcers thinking about this stuff, man. You can't just give someone that kind of eldritch knowledge and not expect it to keep him up at night. Bean seems to be doing pretty decent down here, but Axe is being one hell of a gatekeeper. It's still fortunate they got that first blood.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
That's still sad. Ooh, nice kill. Oh, is Rurik gonna live this? No. Spectre is right up his ass.
Dire's courier has
Oh, smack. Did that still have their items? No, it didn't. A frame quicker. Ogre's courier under the. Yeah, I was gonna say, he just had his courier just sitting under the tower there. I thought he was gonna die before it for a moment. It's so tempting to do that. Yeah. And,
Ooh,
well, I mean, it's against
unfortunate.
Necro, and Necro is also got fixed now. Ooh. Axe. He's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Axe's base regen
Yeah,
is really mighty.
Get a
You know,
best
people
in
are,
this thing.
I've
Always
had some
nice.
people tell me that there's a build out there for Enigma now where you just go for mass creep swarm. You just build Helm of the Dominator, go for Super Vlads, and just max into Eidolons and just have an army that just marches around with you.
Maybe I
those
like
Eidolons,
better
those
on the
Eidolons get
boat.
some really, like, look at his traits. He gets some really scary traits in the Eidolons.
If you're building an Ags upgrade, you go Wraith Pact, I think.
Ooh!
Oh,
Barely
almost.
survives. Oh, he's gonna die to the aura, or maybe not. You cannot. Iceman, do not even try to drop an item.
Wow.
Iceman, do not even stop to drop a turret. You will die.
That was a value tip right there. He knew he was gonna survive. Confident.
Yeah, man. That's the kind of mind games you gotta play on your opponent. Yeah, what a situation to be in. Shockwave want to go for that hook.
tower is under attack.
What in the world are we looking at up there at top? Did we have a gank? Oh, never mind. Pudge is going back towards mid again. I thought he was heading top. Both teams have an infinite scaling hero in the form of Axe. Well, no, they have technically 2 on their team and a 3rd over on QoP Circles. It's Necro versus Pudge and Axe. Though, really, I'd like to suggest that more or less, going to be real, Ogre kind of scales infinitely because his items can get crazy value out of his multicast. Rather, I'd say he snowballs with items really hard more than he has infinite scaling potential. Some jungle items on him were like really scary. Remember what was it called again? It was the like the bug net looking thing before they got rid of it.
Net.
Clumsy net, yeah. Clumsy net and Ogre with multicast was just a big team-wide ult, basically. It was way too strong
Kai.
because of Ogre.
God, that was a ludicrous
Whoa!
amount of damage, but
Interrupted the culling
So-
blade by an
Radiant's
inch!
middle tower is under attack.
That Culling Blade almost came out on time. Look, he has it off cooldown, for God's sake. That was like 1 frame before death.
Dire's bottom tower is under
B needs to
attack.
tip their... B needs to tip Kai. Wow. That was like the moment where, like, time slows down and get, like, those dynamic camera shots in the movie right before the final blow is struck.
Double damage.
Hey, look at that! Necro picking up. He's got the 2 null tallies, alright, and he's got the Kaya, too. I like it. I respect it. I like it a lot more. Ow! That double damage.
Radiant's
Ooh!
bottom tower is under
Damn,
attack.
son. Don't stick around for that, you're low! Oh, you made a mistake.
Back to full.
Is he gonna go for the boat?
Oh,
He doesn't have W! Oh!
You got him.
Way overconfident. Mars going in for
KP's gonna
revenge.
drop the arena.
Oh, the hook!
good
The
hook.
save! Nice.
Pretty sick, yeah.
Kaya's just... He's dead. But... Fudge. He lives on. Oh. Ooh. Don't stick around for that, my man. He's got a soul ring.
Fine.
You're gonna get
Just gonna
smacked.
drop the world on KP's head.
He's not even gonna risk hitting the soul ring now. He's too scared of the torrent.
Guys there.
Ooh. Here comes Trisoft.
They're just gonna delete Shockwave there.
Arcane Ring. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, that's honestly better from than the Tumblr's toy against Kanka because of the armor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The max int and the micro restore, yeah. Man. This isn't exactly overwhelmingly tiered on one side or the other. It just feels like, oh, he got lifted right before the call. Ooh, good pull.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no!
Right
He was
this
waiting
side.
for it!
Unfortunate.
He just got Amazon Primed right to his death. Ouch. Ow,
good
you
play
can't
by
even
Kai.
feel you can't even feel bad for Pudge there. That was legitimately the best he could do in the situation. There was no warning on that necro
Radiant
jump.
structures are fortified.
Ooh, and guess who found a broom handle? That is a great item for Kunkka. We got a bit of an ambitious wrap around it. Looks like Ogre's looking to... I think he's trying to get a pick here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No, they don't have any ability to... Oh, he scanned... Nope, scanned the wrong spot. Oh, wait, no, that was the Radiant scanning.
Yep.
That's Mars watching out for ganks. Oh, Pudge caught out. He's gonna eat it. Rip. Axe tried to tumble his toy in. Oh no!
Like all you made.
Of course, it does nothing. So.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second here. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Iceman was about to get destroyed again. It looks like he missed Reaper Scythe, unless it's not back up yet. Oh, the hook! What a play. Pudge right where he needed to be. I don't think it's enough to kill him, though. I missed the torrent by inches. That rot is not leveled enough to stop him from escaping. Oh, the one-man black hole? I mean, it got Pudge.
Yeah, kind of cancels everything that they're trying to do here as well. So
Almost walked into that Tidebringer. It's scary.
maybe a kind of a one-man black hole on Pudge looks bad, but it's not as bad as you might think it is. So.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Vector is still looming in the background. She just sitting back, amassing funds, and waiting for the end game to
Is
hit.
under attack.
Ooh, that Malefice stun on top of the black. Oh, midnight. Oh, kill that courier.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's
Rest
top
in
tower
peace, belt
is
of
under
strength.
attack.
For career.
Yikes. Oh, Rubik's ready for a smoke gank. Think they're gonna make anything out of it. Oh, wait, what? That was a little too ambitious.
I don't mean it literally.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, delayed stereo, like, busted speaker system.
Radiant's
Or, like,
bottom
broken
tower
audio
is
driver.
under attack. Dire's top tower is
Oh
under
my
attack.
god. Ogre, my dude, get out of there. Ogre, leave, my man!
It's fine.
Do not stay.
Guy's gonna get a boat dropped on his head again.
Uh-oh. What did Rubik just steal?
Regardless. Yeah.
Rubik, you're in trouble. They didn't fall for it. They did not fall for that in the slightest. That's what I would have tried to do in that situation, to be
This man
fair.
is really making things happen in this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ah, good wall. Really good wall.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Is
He's so fast, he's gonna escape by the skin of his teeth.
yeah.
I think it's because he's, no, he doesn't actually have. I thought for sure he had Tranquil Boots, but I guess not. Oh, no. Not something you want to see on Necro, considering he's already got 2 Null Tallies and a Kisaju Kaya.
Okay.
Or is that a Kaya and Yasha? I can't tell.
Unfortunate for Shockwave.
Die young and leave a purulent corpse.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Man, this match feels like it's only 5 minutes in still, but it's actually 16.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That
attack.
is rough. Rubik gets jumped, and now Necro is cut off from any and all support. He's got someone teeping in. It's Enigma. He's coming in. Is he gonna be able to pull anything off? Ooh, Enigma's having to walk in. No, he got hooked. He did not watch his 6.
Yeah.
What
is
a
that?
great tragedy. What a great tragedy.
Dire's
Bean's
top
gonna come
tower
across
is under
Ninva's rune.
attack.
They're gonna make something out of that? They got a Battle Fury, and they're gonna be going for that BKB, which in my opinion, probably not a great
Radiant's
choice. They
bottom
got like
tower is under attack.
2 forms of CC that go straight for that 3 actually if you count Pudge's ult. Doesn't do damage, but it does stun.
Radiant structures
It's
are
a little bit on the questionable side, but then
Radiant's
again, I
middle
guess
tower
Bean's
is
hope
under
is more to
attack.
just hit BKB when Black Hole or Arena's going out and just hit people when they're busy
Radiant's middle
panicking.
tower has fallen.
Yeah, that. Oh!
Hey.
But no one's nearby, Enigma!
Oh, Enigma.
Oh, 3 of them. A little late. No, he got knocked out of it by the W! Mars! You fool!
I think it's more than fine, honestly. Like,
Still cost him a little, but alright. 3 for 1. Still good. Still good. Could have been better.
Iceman wasn't in the hole to begin with, so it kind of is a
Could have been
little
better.
problematic.
Could have also been a lot worse. That was a good black hole. That is a deserved tip.
Dire's
Man
middle
definitely
tower
needs
is
his
under
blink dagger right yesterday.
Dire's
Oh, he's got no money for it. Oh my god, where's all of his cash going? Wards?
Yeah, words.
Ah, come on, Rubik, my dude, pick up the slack, please.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, he's still buying tangos.
Gold for my
I don't think he is. I'm sure that's just from lame
got-
pays, you know.
Eat your peas, Professor. Eat your peas, Professor. At least give them to your friends if they're in a fight so they can give some extra regen. Come on, dude. Please. We beg you. We like to use that reference a lot, but please eat your peas, Professor.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Poor- Guessing Enigma isn't something Trisoft really plays a lot, is it? Hmm.
Yeah, that could just mean he's cheap.
I don't know. I don't think I would have taken that trait on Rubik, honestly. I think I would have taken the damage reduction on Fadebolt. You'd be surprised how much 10% means in the span of a huge team fight. It's a little extra on top, and it gives you a proper AoE stun with damage,
Dire's
but
middle tower
your
is
stun
under
already
attack.
comes out really delayed, so it's really not worth it in my opinion. It's good for soloing people for the extra, like, under 200 damage it does, but you could really do better. I think the
Radiant's
Fadebolt
bottom
damage
tower
reduction,
is under
100%. If it bounces around, if that happens to hit Spectre and Kunkka in a fight, they're worthless. They lose, what, 60% damage and just start hitting like wet toilet paper? It's huge. Here they all come. Enigma's, yeah, he's already dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Good ult! Please stun Axe! Please stun Axe! No, we got hooked again! Pudge has been ulting
they
Mars
did.
under his own tower. They trade.
Okay,
3
triple
for
for Pudge.
3.
Very nice.
3 for 3. Wow. Ooh. Bean has definitely
Yeah,
got
he's
some farm.
not crit once on this guy this entire fight. Very nice. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ice Frog.
give it a sec. Oh, he's going for the TP.
Not out. One crit.
Oh.
One crit, my man. Please.
Where was Necro going? Why'd Necro just try to leave, my man?
I don't mean it
Misplays everywhere. My brain, it hurts. 26 HP.
Where are the crits?
Where fucking... Beanstalk?
True. That
Bean.
Twitch staff member who showed up in my stream once would be pissed.
Bean, you just post to swear you're gonna get demonetized.
Also, I told you the story where a Twitch staff member showed up in my stream when I was streaming a game and instantly, like, as she showed up, Trash Bolt was like, a Twitch is trash, honestly.
I mean, to be fair, that does kind of seem like a thing a Twitch mob would do. Oh my god!
Pudge.
Okay, this
Shocking.
Pudge,
Such an
this
MVP
Pudge
right now.
is sitting. Remember how I mentioned that they needed a sniper? Well, this Pudge is a sniper. American sniper.
I like the Rubik part at the end of the fight. Very good.
Fresh meat.
Haste.
Speaking of Mars, I think they've got him on vision. They might actually try to jump him in a minute here. Nah, he's making a break for it. Wow, he dodged the first cast and then the multicast, like, double cast on him anyway. From, like, a huge distance. That's why I hate Ogre. And he's gonna lose, like, a quarter of his health because of that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That visual effect on that dagger is really
Radiant's bottom
broken at
tower
times.
is under attack.
Quite a bit, yeah. It's easier to tell where the actual trail is than like the base. Oh. Oh, he dodged the spear! Oh, he's gonna die still though. Why are Ogre? That was not the person to hit, dude. Like Pudge is like it's like a 10 kill streak. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, boy. It's his head chopped off.
It gets blinked on and ulted. Rip. And there's the Culling Blade. Bean is currently pushing top and nowhere to be seen. Honestly, probably the place to be, and I don't say that lightly. Oh no. Bean is really close to Axe. Oh no, Axe smells...
Don't
Axe
swallow a
smells
bucket
blood.
of drugs.
Axe smells blood, and I think he wants to kill
Radiant
Bean.
structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified.
Absolutely nothing, in fact, and nothing against Pudge either. Two people with abilities that go straight to BKB and don't care. Huh, maybe they'll give Pudge the carry rework treatment like Axe. Gives him, like, permanent attack damage whenever he, well, technically speaking, Fleshy Party does give him permanent. Maybe permanent attack speed, huh? Could you imagine Axe hitting, like, 7 times a second?
That wouldn't be insultingly broken.
It'd be funny. Yeah. Oh, I found Pudge. Is this revenge for... Is this revenge? Is this revenge for Enigma? It is!
Couldn't have trusted your
After all the trauma he's been dealt, he finally gets a bit of payback.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think he thought this one through. Very good foresight on that Yules. Oh, the black hole! Right on Spectre! Wow, he barely got out in time for that BKB to wear off. Didn't even make it. Bean got a lucky crit right on Kunkka as he was trying to TP out. There goes the
scythe.
And now it's just over. He needs to run for his stubby-legged life. He's not going to get far. Here comes another crit. Calling it. Nope, maybe not. Here comes Pudge. Oh no, Enigma, don't let this happen, please. Stay behind your creep line.
Is under attack.
Rubik is really low.
Dire's middle tower.
I think
has
Pudge
fallen.
can kill at least one of these people before he dies. Maybe even Bean if he'd give it a good shot. Yeah, because Rubik's nearby and at full health. It's gonna be a game changer.
Haste.
Like, Mars is gonna beat up, Mars is gonna get beat up by Axe quite a bit, but he's not gonna care about Spectre, he's not gonna care about Kunkka at all. The only person he's gonna care about really is gonna be Pudge, maybe Axe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, we're going for Roche. Who are they gonna give that to? Do you think it'd be better to put it on Axe, honestly, at this point? Maybe Kunkka? I don't think Spectre really needs it right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
True. Yeah, honestly, she's falling behind. I think you're correct. I think she does need to take it.
Roshan has
Yep.
fallen to the dark.
Uh-oh. Oh, he found Bean! Oh, that's bad. Bean is blowing herself up!
That's what happens when you're called as a PA.
Unfortunately, Axe got an extra spin in and didn't get his Culling Blade off. Oh, no. Mars' BKB is already out. He's got nothing. Barely avoids getting hit with a hook. Ooh, not good.
Radiant's top tower is
Not good at all. That is not good. What do you think we're gonna be seeing here? Is it just gonna be a straight push to 2-3? Oh, that's not good. Thankfully, he is.
Necro
Yeah,
doesn't
Necro's-
really have the alpha to be like super scary if you see him.
Did Kunkka have a move speed trait? No, he just has boots of speed or boots travel, and that's it. Really, that's all he needs to outspeed
but-
Necro.
Necro's
Necro's-
not really the fastest hero around either.
Yeah, he's got really slow base speed, I guess. Ooh, he's getting messed up by Ogre. And now, never mind, Ogre's messing him up. Yeah, he's getting messed. Oh no.
And another sec.
Come feast for the flesh flies.
Yeah, not to mention Rubik's, because of his passive, Rubik's burst damage is very formidable. One of the few heroes in the game that can potentially... Oh my god, that was close! Dude, he got saved straight out by the fact that he had Tranks. That regen saved him. Oh man. All I can say is if that Spectre had a Radiance, he'd be dead. Oh. He's gonna heal back to full! They can't stop this man! He's gonna kill Pudge! Oh, he barely got away. Or did he? Man, it is a good and a bad thing that Pudge can no longer deny himself on Rot. Whew. Man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, no kidding. Ceremonial Robot Axe. Does that actually make his spin last longer? Or his call?
That should help.
I'd say it's a great item to have on Axe because he's always in the middle of enemies. Oh, Spectre's gonna have to hit ult for this, I think.
In arena. Alright, trust.
Here's Bean. Bean goes right in, no fear.
Oh,
Dossier
he's
just-
saving it for. Okay, he's saving it for this.
Bean's gonna go push away any. Oh no! Everyone needs to be inside this arena where Spectre can't go. Here comes the boat! Big call!
That is a big boat.
Oh, a bigger black hole! Yeah! Oh,
It was a big boat. Alright.
crazy asses! All of you! Oh no! Rubik gets caught by Pudge! And now Necro's on his own, but he's gonna Reaper Scythe him and get a ton of regen! He can fight this. Necro can take this. Here comes Mars!
Yeah.
Absolutely fearless. A+.
Necro's a little out of control. I mean, he has 67 base regen.
Took the Mars Spear stun trait. That's good. Ooh, Necro is top of the scoreboard for net worth.
Actually, that's
What a
46.
world.
My bad.
You know, I don't always advocate for this item, but I think that Necro could actually like support a Heart of Tarask at this point, wholesale. Like, I think if you were to just ditch the wand and save up for it, yeah, straight into Heart, unstoppable. There is like he's already scaling way too hard. Heart would make him untouchable. I don't think he really needs BKB, but I know for a fact he needs Heart. B needs to start getting kills in that Deso. She needs to scale.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Double damage. That could be big. Do they have dust? Or do they have smoke? Are they going to try and gank with that? I think it looks like they're ganking up for it. Are they going to group up for it? Whoa. If you ask me, Enchanted Quiver MP is actually really scary with the prospect of the big magic nuke plus or crit happening. Just that big damage from jumping on someone and just killing them immediately. I don't think that was a good time. I don't think it was a good time to reveal that you had double damage to the enemy. They were all together, they were ready, and they just elected not to do it. They're not even together! Bean, please, please, please see that man. I didn't see him.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
terrifying. That is really terrifying. Multi-team E-Blade, that is, that's bad. We're about to see a really bloody team fight. It's either going to be a complete one-sided stomp or it's going to be a grueling knuckle-to-knuckle fight. No in-between. Oh, here we... Oh, that was right in creep view. I don't think they noticed. They're just sort of ambling top. They have no idea. Oh, come on. Don't start farming creeps. Just commit to the smoke gank. Don't jump Ogre, he's not worth it!
Ogre's tanking it.
Don't kill Ogre! No! Wasteful!
Whoa, what do they do? Like, they're revealed. Unfortunate.
They should have gone for a stronger push inside and gone for, like, they're all there. Spectre would have had no escape. True, and they couldn't really hope to, escape all of that at once. Even Kunkka. Not even Boat's damage reduction would have saved him? I don't think. That's... Well, that's not hard to Tarrasque, but I think that's good enough at this point in the game. Oh, man. I got a bad feeling. I got a really bad, like, chill that just went up my spine. I got a premonition. We're gonna see this team fight happen at top. 3 people are gonna TP in to try and stop their push, not realizing it's the whole team, and they're gonna get completely destroyed over on LST. Call me crazy, it's just what I think is about to happen.
Dire's top tower is under
The Spectre doesn't have ult, so they're gonna get really ambitious and try to stop it.
Yeah.
No? Maybe not. They're just gonna let it happen.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh no. No, it's gonna happen on the other side, isn't it? They're gonna send 3 people bot to deal with Iceman, and they're gonna all die. What are you doing, Enigma? He just blinked on top of his friend instead of Iceman.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hello. Oh, he got silenced by the Mindbreaker! Destroyed in a single swing. Uh-oh. Spectre's in a bad spot. She can't run away. Rubik stole something.
Stick torrent.
Oh, big boat. Bigger call.
What a stick torrent and a call combo.
Bean is winning this fight, but only by a hair's breadth. Black hole.
Oh.
Ogre stun's out of it, but Iceman doesn't have the means to escape yet. And he's done for. He has no escape. Oh, the crit. And now, it's all down to Ogre. They've got buybacks, but will they be willing to use it at this juncture? Man, he's fast. He's got so much agi. He's got agi, I think. Give him the move speed.
No, it's bloodless. Yeah.
Bloodlust, spider legs, and tranquil boots.
Active tranks. Yeah.
That's a very, very fast plan. I think he needs to try and buff his towers. We'll pray for a multicast.
Oops, whoops.
A multicast! Yeah! I still think he needs to buff his towers to, like, beef them up, give them a bit of extra damage so they can't go through it.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
I'm talking to tier 4s, there we go. So that way if they try to go for a GG push, or creep wave gets just pushed out instantly.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Oh, that's brutal. That is real brutal. Also, kind of close to what I said would happen, but, they all just sort of fell into lat. They just trickled in and died.
Time for me.
And now it's Roach time. Alright, you think they're gonna put this on Bean, or are they gonna put it on Mars? Because Mars is kind of a big deal right now. suppose that's true, yeah. Uh-oh, we got another exchange here. Is Ogre willing to push this?
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Rubik got Ignite. Hey, that's a shard. Bean, leave your clarity. You don't need it anymore. Probably should have just used it, actually. Kind of low on mana there. Storm Crasher and Tilt.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Good.
Even if you miss a black hole, it can potentially pull somebody into an arena.
Just get like a free double black hole, basically, if you get Refresher.
Oh, absolutely.
What a bounty!
Yeah, it's definitely something that when you see it... Yeah, exactly. You know, isn't it kind of weird where the only sources presently in terms of hero abilities that have any terms of like forced subtle movement like that is like from shards and ags, like Windranger's weird like global wind ability or her or Enigma's shard from his black hole. There's not a lot of sources of that, are there? Or at least not force move, but influenced movement rather. I guess technically. Ooh. Close. Yeah, ask me, what they need to do is try to, see if they can't just, like, split push between top and bottom, try to divide their team. You could probably just have Necro and Enigma down bottom, and send, like, Mars, Rubik, and EA top. They are way overcommitted to killing this Necro, and it's not working out for them. Oh! Barely missed it. But it doesn't matter. The healing coming out from Necro is significant. Spectre coming in from behind is just destroying Necro. Is he gonna be able to kill him? No. He hits his... Oh no, he's pinned to the tower. Axe is buying back. Axe misses the call. Oh no. Coco didn't time his stun right. They can't keep chasing this. Mars just keeps telling him to go away. They sort of resigned to just taking care of mid and throwing harassment from their tier 4s. Bean is doing some tremendous damage with her Desolator these towers. These racks aren't far behind. Oh, there's a call. Good call. Oh, counter stun. Bean's got the reflect on her, but is the Echo Show gonna be enough? Here comes another boat. Oh,
It's cold.
brutal, but I don't think they're gonna be able to kill Necro. Mars is too unwilling to fight, but this. Oh, we know his BKB ran out. He can't hit us on stuff in time. He's broken. He can. Oh my God! It's so close. Ooh, Spectre's taking a lot of damage running through the spear fire trail from Mars' shard. Ooh. Wow. That is a very terrifying prospect for Bean, considering she died in that exchange already. Oh no. That is going straight to Bean. Actually, would you say the pin edge is better for Bean or for Mars at this point? Because Mars does also suffer from a really crippling lack of attack speed. Really? Not what I would have chosen, but alright. Oh, there we go. That goes to Bean.
And Bloodthorn.
I
Yeah.
think Spectre could do with getting rid of that Mage Slayer upgrading out of it because
Well, it's goes into Bloodthorn.
yeah, that's what I
Radiant's
mean. She
bottom
needs to upgrade
tower
out
is
of
under
that
attack.
into Bloodthorn. Sorry, I sort of misspoke on that one. My bad. But she needs to she needs to get out of that thing and into her Bloodthorn already because it's really beginning to become evident that Spectre hasn't scaled completely to endgame. I'm not sure exactly what happened, though. She was just steadily chugging away at getting her arm up the top, and maybe she just wasn't getting enough kills or assists by hitting her ult passively. Who knows? I guess it's true. True. Yeah, dying at any point between, like, minutes, 15 to 30 is bad. You just can't die during that time. Like, you can die early and still come back from it, but if you die between, like, that's just before mid-game period, atrocious fallback from that. That ball's gonna chase her.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It wasn't the funny one, yeah.
Invisibility.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Necro is just trying to.
Radiant's top
He's
tower
gonna get
is
jumped
under
immediately. Oh, the counter!
brother.
He times forward himself. No, bro. Big black hole. Big
That
black
is a
hole.
big black hole, yeah.
It wore off halfway through. Oh no, Bing got ulted by Pudge under BKB! Rubik dodged the boat with his Yules. Or is that Necro?
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah, he's got a Wind Waker! Nice! I love it! I love that item so much.
Dire's
Very
bottom
good.
Oh.
is falling.
Ooh, what do you steal? Was that Call? That was... Nah, Battle Hunger. That's still pretty debilitating if he hits that with Spectre with that. Yeesh. Good call on Rubik! Rubik called Spectre, what a brave play! Necro's getting some good damage in, everyone's forced to run away. Axe is persistent though. He's being baited around in too many directions, they're starting to realize they can split up and their team can't really focus on them. Ooh. Harsh. Kunkka barely escapes that team fight intact. Oh, he's been caught by Rubik! Necro's gonna get him. Oh! Spectre's gonna die!
Yeah, Luke is
Oh! Overcommitted. That's 2 minutes of straight dead time. That is all pinned to the Ancient. Brutal.
dead. Alright.
BKB to make a getaway. Yeah. That's so brutal.
Tower is under attack.
It's so needlessly brutal. I love it. Uh-oh. Man. Okay, that's the play of the game right there, my dude. Oh, doesn't manage to kill him. Necro's in trouble. He's been earned! That's horrible! Huge amount of gold to Axe. Bean's here! Bean's here! Bean, do not focus. Do not focus, Ogre. Oh. Axe is
Yeah,
just
there you go.
not getting, Axe is just not showing his face for that one. They have to hold up for another minute. If they can hold up for another minute before Spectre shows up, they'll be fine. They need to keep fighting this. Why are they leaving? They need to keep fighting this. They've almost got Black Hole up, don't they? No, yeah, it's almost up. It's almost up. They can do this.
Middle tower
They need
is
a big
under
GG push. No buybacks. They've got it. Axe
Yeah.
can't stop this.
Middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's the big call.
Ancient is under attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunate.
Structures are falling.
spin to the dam!
The GG.
Is under attack. Radiant victory.
And right at the end, Nick looks at the face. Oh, I cannot wait to get into the awards for this one. Man. Alright, okay. Let's start with Necrophos. Necro. Oh my god, yeah, dude. Absolutely unstoppable. You were a frenzy of death. Anything that got in and around you was reduced to ash. Nothing left but atoms. Next up, we got Crafty. Next up, we got Crafty. You get the Lannius Award. Or Lannius Award. You... I can't. You literally pinned a guy to his own ancient as it exploded. That's brutal beyond words, my guy. That's war criminal material. Bravo. Bravo. Try something Enigma. You got the attendance award this time around. You were there for everything. You were in every fight just about. You could not be dissuaded. I'm not sure. Maybe those were done after he died. Who knows? Next up, we got Tall Balls and Rubik for the flex pick. You were everywhere you needed to be. You performed everywhere. You were a support. You were a ganker. You were, oftentimes, even really a counter initiator. You were everything.
Oh man, I hope my mic hasn't been off for a long time because I just tapped into OBS and it was gray for some reason.
Nice.
Oh, you've been talking. I've been hearing you at least.
Well, you've been hearing me in the call, but you are not OBS, unfortunately.
We might have the Mime and Ani episode. You get the potential Mime Award.
God, that's annoying. Why the hell does that keep happening recently?
It might be tied to a hotkey you're not aware of. Anyway, on to Bean.
Oh, yeah,
Bean, you get the Slow Start Award. Really rough early game. Not a lot to really work with until you got up and got your items. Once that Desolator hit your hands and your BKB was ready to go, you could not be dissuaded. Murder was your only intention. Pudge, you have the Assassination Award. You were sitting on the hill waiting for Enigma to ult at every opportunity, and 9 times out of 10, that got interrupted. You were absolutely an influence on this guy's mind. He had to stop and think to himself, if I ult here, is Pudge gonna get me? And even in his safest thoughts, he was thinking of you. Rent-free. Stuck in his head. Iceman. What do I say? Strong mid. You basically single-handedly won mid for the most part. It's just a shame that it all came tumbling down.
I mean, he was like 20 last hits behind him mid. It was an unwinnable situation for him, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets the I picked for mid-game and didn't actually end up being able to get anything done in mid-game award, I think.
Yeah, it's, again, I spoke. I didn't really mean that he won. I mean that his lane got one and it wasn't him. Yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself in my speech. Gotta watch my tongue. Spectre, you get the What the Hell Happened award, because what the hell happened? He really should have been the one going on killstreak benders here, but really passive for Spectre, I think. Maybe too passive. Not a lot of surprise jumps with the ult. Purely
I mean,
reactive,
I think it's just a lack of the BKB more than anything else this game. Just every time Luth showed up, they just, you know, when you're talking about Necro, and I mean, I know the BKB doesn't do anything to the black hole, but at least it stops a lot of their damage output during it.
Yeah. Axe, you get the one-man army award. You were in every fight just about for your team, and you could not be stopped. You were there spinning, calling, and culling blading people. You were Bean's biggest threat for the largest portion of this game, and it showed. Alright, and over on to the last award, we have Bliss on Ogre Magi. You get the Lamau E-Blade award, because that is really funny. I saw that play on that tower in mid. It didn't stop nothing in the long run, but it was really funny.
It was funny, yeah. Unfortunately, being funny was most of Ogre's impact this game. So yeah, let's break it down, right? LST, they're moving on. All they needed to do was 1-1 to move on. They got that. QoP Circles are done, so just one game separated them from glory, unfortunately. But that's how it goes sometimes. So let's break this one down. All right. Kai. Oh, I hate to say it, man. This is not gonna be nice sounding words. Kai, I think you were your own worst enemy a lot of the games this season. I think the matchups that you ended up choosing for yourself and the cohesion with the team, it was very often not there. It often felt like you were trying to play pretty much an entirely different game of Dota 2. And sometimes it worked out. Like when you were on the Coddle, like Coddle goes well when it's like you're just playing single player, right? The mid Coddle thing works pretty well when you're playing Dota single player. You know, you can do a lot with that. But I think there's just a lot of matchups in this season where you just ended up like, you know, the PMA Zeus game, for example. You know, it just was not in your favor. It just was not to the strengths of the team, was not to the strengths of yourself. And that's really the biggest thing I would say. The the Dow picking, it's got a lot of factors to it, and I think sometimes you overlook just a few too many of those in the quests to get glory. Now, when it did work out very well. Um, I think the big thing I would say is if you do continue to be mid, and I'm under no illusion that this is probably a one-off thing. Uh, in the case that you do continue to be mid, I think that would be the biggest thing, is try to find not just a way to, like, something to win the lane, because your pool is going to do that, I think, in general. That's just your play style. You're going to push the other guy out, get the tower, that's what you do, that's what you're paid to do on this team. I think the key is to connect that to the mid game. Connect that to the mid game, and you could do really well from this lane. Of course, this isn't your lane, so you know how it goes. Crafty Potato. Oh, buddy. If I got my hands on you, you would have been an all-star this season. I think the Crafty Potato we know and love came out in the last couple of games. The two big things I'm going to say. One, figure out how to come back in lane, and two, figure out how to come back in the game. When Crafty Potato has a good start, he's unstoppable. When Crafty Potato has a bad start, I think he struggles figuring out what to do. And that is one of the harder things as Pause 3. What do you do when you're down? Hard to answer. But, I think his biggest issue is figuring out how to climb back out of the hole. If you get your mind completely wrapped around the itemization and the differences between that on everybody, if you get your mind wrapped around like how do I play in an effort to scrape back up, I think you're going to be right back in the saddle. Because let's just be frank, this is a down season for you. It didn't make you look good for a lot of it. Made you look in the last couple of games, but you know how it goes. Learn how to dig back out. Maybe work on the pool a little bit as well, but I guess it's hard to do when you have 2 hours a week or whatever. Try soft. Talk, my man, please. I begged you to talk. Talk to my homies. That's really the biggest thing. And I mean, you guys don't know that. This means nothing to the people who just watched this series and don't know the insider, but like, I think the biggest thing that's holding Trisoft... Well, there's two things. One, I do think that as a 5, I think playing just like you can still be aggressive as 5. I think 10% more defensive, in lane phase especially, would do you a lot of good. We saw some games this season where, like, you were, like, beating people up and doing great, and Bean was just sitting there perennially at 20% HP, being like, I hope I can play the game soon. But there is that, but the main thing is, I think, is the comm line. Like, if you don't even need to necessarily be the shot caller. If you start getting into a rap with your pause 1 or pause 3, if you start being forward when the other person isn't necessarily talking to you back, which I don't think that was happening a lot with Bean in particular. Everybody knows, I think, Bean loves to talk, but as far as it goes, I think if you calm more, you're going to be out of this whole environment, to be honest with you. If you calm more, you're not going to be in LD2L range for long. Tall balls. Oh, get luckier. That's all I can say to tall balls. Holy crap. I don't think... I mean, I'll kind of get to it when I run down the team as a whole, but man... nobody is less fortunate in the world, maybe, than tall balls. Like, if you want to talk about just a crappy, like, month and a half, there you go. Tall balls get luckier. I think work on, speaking of being defensive, I think work on some of the defensiveness on your itemization. There's definitely games this season where it's like, well, if tall balls has a 4-staff. I think maybe there's also some, try to break out of your shell more. Like, we saw that earlier this season, I had to argue a lot with you to get you to pick that Ogre Magi, but, once you picked that Ogre Magi up, you were like, I'm in love, right? I think if you start getting, because there's definitely, Tall Balls is the only person on this team who straight up told me, no, I'm not going to pick that hero. And I think if you got at least to the point of being willing to put the hours in to try and ramp up the pool, then I think you're going to be in a very, very good spot moving forward. And finally, Combination Bean. What can I say but keep it up? I mean, I think You know, if you want to talk about visible improvement game over game, I think Bean had that. I think Bean is better at the end of this season than she was at the start. I think if you want to talk about learn Dota 2 League in a learn capacity, I will say I do think you did genuinely see, and that's genuine, not genuine. You did genuinely see an improvement for Bean game over game from the start to the end of the season. Um, you know, improvement to the pool, improvement to the confidence, improvement to the play, everything, right? The picks are still in question. I think if there's one thing QoP Circles most distinctly left, it's a draft expert. Um, like I was sending pick and ban notes, but notes only take you so far, especially when they're written by somebody who cannot possibly watch the thing actually unfold. But yeah, I think it's definitely a good season for Bean, improvement-wise. I think it is a visible improvement. I will send it to you two to see if you agree with that. Randy, do you agree?
Sure.
That isn't a very confident thing, but yeah, Cheryl,
Well,
take
yeah.
that. Oh, Slut, would you agree? I mean, I don't know how many of these games you have seen, but
I put weight in that one, honestly. I believe that.
right. So yeah, I think Bean is keep it going. I think it was a good season for you. I think there were some unfortunate things. I guess maybe learn how to say no when they want to run your Wraith King. There you go. And that's it. And that's it for QoP Circles. I mean, I know I'm going to sound salty saying this, but I do think the story of QoP Circles is the story of a very snake pit team who, you know, just had a lot working against them. The scheduling issues were very bad. The COVID hit tall balls. A death in the family hit tall balls. All kinds of bad things hitting tall balls. Kai's power is going out. I mean, like,
I'm not
everything
sure you should
bad.
have made that public, but sure.
Made the, what, the death in the family for tall balls public? He's
Yeah.
already said it publicly.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. So to that end, yeah. Uh, I think it was a very snake bit team. I think everything was working against QoP Circles, and I think the fact that they came out, I think there's an improvement for most of the roster. I mean, Trisauce pretty much, I think, where he was at the start, but on the other hand, I don't know if I don't think Trisauce issues are skill issues. I think the thing he has to learn in the Learn Dota 2 League are like coordination issues, right? I think aside from that, definitely everybody's at a better spot here than they were at the start, so there is that accomplishment. So, um, even if we didn't ultimately make the bracket, I do still think there is enough to hang your hat on to say it was a good time. And yeah, that's the story of the QoP Circles. And if you want to read more about that, buddy, there will be a million billion pages on that uh, when we get to the postseason team review that I will be writing. So look forward to that. Anyway, like they say in Brooklyn, if you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 on a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg right now to sign up. We're still looking for a lot of stand-ins. We're still looking for sign-ups for Season 14. A lot of new faces I've heard so far expressing some interest in Season 14. So I think there's definitely a good chance we get another 14-team season there. So that'll be fun. And yeah, that's about the long and short of it. So, this is usually where we talk about today's sponsor. But unfortunately, I only have to talk about somebody who's not sponsoring us. And it's a name that you're by now familiar with if you've been watching the Week 7 games. So BBC, alright? I don't mean the British Broadcasting Corporation. I mean the Big Brain Club. They got Hollywood and his Gag Lagoons. You ever thought about what kind of an ironic name that Hollywood is? I mean, have you ever been in a call with this guy for more than 30 minutes? He lives in a cardboard box under an airport, okay? One time I was in a call.
Yeah.
He was sitting there AFK. I heard planes passing at least once every hour. All I'm going to say, buddy, is that I hope you got at least, I don't know, at least a side order of fries with whatever house you're in right now, buddy. Because this is about as far from Hollywood as you can get. This isn't even at Bollywood or Nollywood standards, alright? We're talking about some Ed Wood tier financing with this guy, alright? Talking about some Ed Wood tier star power. All I'm going to say is, if you want to talk about charisma, if you want to talk about who's got some Hollywood charisma, alright? You're talking to a 91-200, you got Ocelot, you got Randy, alright? This is 3 stars right here, alright? If you want to talk about Hollywood on BBC, get us, because we're stars. We're ratings. We're money, baby. And that's it. That's all we got for this time. So we'll see you next game we do with whoever that is.